You know, when you hear the word student, what's the first thing that comes to mind? For most of us, it's a temporary thing, right? Something you are, and then you're not. But what if we've been looking at it all wrong? What if being a student is actually a long-life identity, a key to unlocking our full potential? Well, today, we're going to dig into that idea using a fascinatingly simple guide.
And here it is. This is our guide for this whole explainer. Just this one single card, titled Student. Now, it looks simple, but it's really a prompt that's asking a pretty deep question. What does it actually mean to embrace a student mindset? And how can that way of thinking totally supercharge our growth, no matter how old we are or where we are in life?
Right, so that's our whole focus here. This idea that being a student is a permanent state of mind. It's a commitment to always be growing. And this card, it gives us a roadmap. It breaks this whole powerful mindset down into 3 clear, actionable pillars that all build on each other.
Okay, so where do we even begin this lifelong journey of learning? The card suggests it starts not with a book or a class, but with a person. It points us toward guidance and makes it super clear that the very first step is to find a mentor. Someone who's already walked the path you're about to take.
But what's a mentor really for? Well, it's not just about them dumping information on you. The card defines it in 2 really powerful steps. First, you work with them to learn new skills. And second, and this is the absolute key, they teach you how to actually implement your plans.
And that right there, that's the magic of mentorship. See, knowledge by itself can just sit there. But action is what creates real change. A great mentor is the bridge between those 2 things. They don't just give you the map, they help you take that first crucial step.
So once you have that guidance in place, the next step on this journey is growth. Now, this part of the card is all about education, but it gives us a really interesting choice. 2 very different but equally important paths to take when it comes to learning.
So check out the 2 options here. On one side, you've got the path we all think of, becoming the student, pursuing higher education to really deepen your own knowledge. But on the other side, there's the contributor, the person who works inside the school system, shaping how others get to learn.
It really forces you to ask a pretty fundamental question about yourself. Is your role to be in the classroom, absorbing everything you can, or is it to be the one who's building that classroom for everybody else? The card suggests that both are powerful ways to live out that student mindset.
Okay, so you've got guidance from a mentor, and you've got a path for growth. But the card points to one final piece that kind of makes it all possible, that makes it all stick: mastery. And it directs our attention to a super practical area that supports everything else: your finances.
When the card talks about financial mastery, what it's really talking about is financial literacy. It's this simple but incredibly powerful idea of just having the knowledge and the skills you need to make smart, effective decisions with your money. At the end of the day, it's all about taking control.
And hey, what's really interesting here is that, just like with education, the card gives us 2 different ways to achieve this mastery. You can totally take the initiative, dive into all the resources out there, and teach yourself. Or you can find an expert, a financial advisor, to teach you and guide you.
Whichever way you go, the goal is exactly the same. And the card says it so perfectly: to succeed with money. This frames your financial health not as some boring chore, but as a skill, something you can learn and get really good at, just like any other subject.
And why is this so important? I mean, really? Because succeeding with money isn't just about piling up cash. No way. It's the fuel for the first 2 pillars. It's the key that unlocks freedom. It's what creates opportunity. It's what gives you the resources to pay that mentor or to take the time to go get that degree. It literally makes the whole journey of growth possible.
So there we have it. We've walked through the 3 powerful pillars of the student mindset that this one little card laid out for us. So now, let's bring it all together and turn it into a practical toolkit for your own lifelong journey.
It really does boil down to this simple but powerful framework. First, get guidance. Find a mentor to help you turn what you know into what you do. Second, pursue growth. Pick your path, whether you're the learner or the builder. And third, achieve mastery. Learn to succeed with money so you have the freedom to do it all.
So you see, these 3 things, guidance, growth, and mastery, they aren't just random pieces of advice. They're a complete framework for a life of continuous learning. And so the real question this card leaves us with isn't just what you'll learn next, but who you'll become while you're learning it. Because the journey of a true student, well, that never really ends.